Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Abra okra. Lima beans and okra. Abra Thanksgiving in February. It makes no sense, but nothing does. Abracadabra. Lady Gaga has lured us back. Now she's going to release a weird country album called like JoJo and Her Unicorn. And we'll be confused, but we'll listen. I'm growing out my beard right now. People have been coming at me with a lot of baloney. I need something to stroke, you know? The next time someone tells me that there's an atmospheric river, I'm just going to stroke my beard. Atmospheric river this, atmospheric river that. Why can't we just say raining? I always want to know what river is up there. Did the Mississippi River come loose? It just floated up to the clouds. Some guy was like, we was out fishing. Next thing you know, we're in a cloud. My fishing pole fell down somewhere in Utah. I sneezed and caused lightning in Anaheim. Sorry about that. The atmospheric rivers are out of control. Did anyone else see what happened to Philadelphia after the Super Bowl? They destroyed that city. I saw a video of this mob of people who took down a street pole, a whole street pole. And then they worked together to put it over their heads, and they moved it a whole city block. I was like, wow, the power of crowd work, the power of humanity. These people can move a whole street pole, but I can't get 5 people to my bringer show. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing a show at the Ight House this Saturday at 4:13 p.m. Tickets are $40 and there's a 6-item minimum. I have comps, but you still have to buy the water bottles. Is anyone else struggling to use their phone lately? I've been struggling to type. I feel like I have the thumbs of a potato farmer. I try to type, I need more potatoes. And the phone just says, the Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1983. There's just like random accent marks in there. I'm like, did I type this with a jackhammer? What's going on? Talking on the phone is ruined by the iPhone. You know how easy it is to watch a sheep shearing video while your mom is talking to you on speaker? She's like, and then that's when the car drove through the front window and hit your dad's unicorn right in the horn. And you're like, uh-huh. And she's like, what? Did you just hear what I said? And you're like, Mom, hold on a second. They're about to shave the stomach. Bzzz. Oh, that's so satisfying. She's like, are you watching a sheep shearing video without me? You better FaceTime and share screen with me. You have to stay in touch with your mom. I noticed that ever since I moved to California and I call my mom, she ends the phone calls by going, all right, Bob, I love you. Moi. She says the word moi. And I say it back. I go, moi. I realized the other day how weird that is. Can you imagine if we did that in person? We're at a barbecue. I'm like, oh, all right, gonna head out. And I look my mom right in the eyes and I go, moi. You know how fast the family members will be calling Dr. Phil? These people from Florida are fucking crazy. I can't go on the internet anymore. These news websites are so pointless. Have you tried to go on a news website? Get ready to buy a Cadillac. The 2025 CRX has 4 wheels and a handsome man who knows about wine pairings behind the wheel. And I have no fucking idea why the ozone layer is dying because I couldn't read the article. The ads are out of control. Can we please take a moment as a nation to say that ads are out of control? Ads are out of control. I know you want to sell stuff. But no one's going to exist to buy your Cadillac if we don't know what the meteor is doing. Like, I can't read the article. How about we calm down with the ads? I tried to read a health article the other day. I felt like I was reading an essay on a freaking Times Square monitor. There was like Coca-Cola in one corner, the cutest dog you've ever seen in another video. I'm like, okay, I'm going to never know the symptoms of ADD, but I think I have my answer now, you know? I need blinders. You know how those carriage horses wear the blinders so they don't get distracted? My eyes are busy. They're very easily distracted. I have gullible eyes. Gullible eyes. The other day, I literally thought the deodorant in my bathroom was my lock screen. I was like, oh, someone texted me. Gillette texted me. Oh, I didn't know I had him in my contacts. I haven't known Gillette since high school. The internet is so weird. I feel like Instagram has become a competition for who lives in the worst city. Philadelphia got destroyed because of football. And California is just like, remember we burned. We're still going through hard times. Then Gaza is just like, bruh, take several seats. If you want to see real tragedy, you got to give us a follow. We're starting a podcast. Link in bio. Come to Gaza. People talk about how they can't escape bad news. And I get it. I get it. The algorithm makes you feel like the world is so unpredictable. And then you'll just be watching memes, right? I watched like 100 memes of Beyonce's reaction at the Grammys. I was like, and then someone uses the meme to talk about DEI hires. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should laugh. Social media is kind of like the show The View. It's like 4 funny ladies cracking comments about the end of trans rights or something. And you're just like, am I supposed to cry, laugh, or throw up? I don't know. Put an emoji in the subtitles. I don't know what to do. Joy Behar can really make anything palatable. You realize that? She'd be like, and then Trump signed a law making toothpicks under your nail the new punishment for speeding. And you're just smiling. You're like, oh, that's terrible, but I love Joy. She sure has spunk. Bad news is just the baseline now. I cleaned my house to the P. Diddy documentary the other day. Just vacuuming. I was like turning it off. Did they get to the baby oil yet? No? Ah. Back to vacuuming. I get why people are stressed out. Life is hard. Life is impossible. And I realized the other day, I don't have time to worry about everything. I need a calendar. I can't worry about everything. I was slicing corn on my cutting board, and the corn went everywhere. The corn went behind the coffee machine. You know? And then my neighbor's dog is working on his Michael Jackson impression. I'm like, I fucking can't worry about DEI right now. Sorry, I have smaller fish to fry. Every time someone brings up DEI, I hear DEA. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad. DEA. Like that cop who was friends with Walter, but he didn't know he was a meth cook. DEA. Oh, what's going on with the DEA? They don't like wheelchair ramps now? All right, just send me an Instagram meme so I can understand it. And that brings us to our clickbait report. The clickbait report is where I review this week's most click-worthy or worth less news articles. Did you hear about this one? Trump wants to bring wrestling into the classroom. Trump nominated the former head of the Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment, Linda McMahon, as the new Secretary of Education. Are kids going to be doing barbell squats in kindergarten now?
No, Tommy doesn't know the alphabet yet, but he's looking quite small. I love that they put creatine into the water fountains.
McMahon was the CEO of WWE and only served on Connecticut's Board of Education for 1 year. Her resume makes no sense, but I'm hardly surprised. My Catholic high school religion teacher was a former porn star. That's a real thing. Go to private Catholic school.
You'll get porn stars. Today's lesson is on Jesus' favorite sex positions. Genesis really points clues that Peter, Paul, and Jesus were definitely Eiffel Towering Mary Magdalene in the manger. Next, we're going to read Leviticus, and we'll find out that they started a bait bus on a donkey.
All right, the next one is no shocker. Hertz hates EVs. Rental car company Hertz has announced they lost $2.9 billion trying to invest in electric rental cars last year. They're not worried. They'll probably just charge $80 for every ounce of gas missing when you return a rental car. You need to refill the tank. Or you can give us a dozen eggs. It works out about to be the same. CEO Gil West admitted EVs depreciated way too fast, and the company is trying to quote-unquote turn the page by offloading 30,000 electric cars. They hope to offer more cars that align with current consumer trends. I'll stick to Lime scootering to work. Beep, beep. Hey, what's in the HOV lane? Oh my God, that's Joe with 4 of his coworkers on his back. I'll be like, yeah, we heard carpooling is important for the environment. Our job pays us 50 cents to carpool. We're saving up for helmets. Feeling the buzz? Here's more electric news. Trump wants to send Cybertrucks to the military. Trump ordered the U.S. State Department to buy $400 million worth of Cybertrucks for the U.S. military to use. The contract grew scrutiny, and the State Department overturned its decision on Thursday. Apparently, they edited their website to erase the word Tesla, and then Elon Musk acted surprised when Rachel Maddow called out the possible scandal. Elon Musk is about as relevant as the Duolingo bird now. You didn't open my app today. Duo was sad. Look at what happened to the Duo bird. Elon better be careful. I have no idea what the Cybertrucks were even going to be used for. Can you imagine being in the middle of war and the soldiers are shooting? We need backup. Command. Where is the backup? Some guy's like, oh, hey, Tom. Just 2 more hours. We're charging up. Yeah, we need at least 30% to get this truck to Baghdad. But I found a 7-Eleven. I'm getting some sunflower seeds. Kind of can't believe that Iraq has a 7-Eleven. Tom? Time for some food news. Food news! It's a great time to start eating fish. Scandinavians are known for their glowing skin, and it's due to something called the Nordic diet. The Nordic diet prioritizes local, nutrient-dense foods such as fatty fish. Fatty fishies are rich in omega-3 fatty acids that are good for skin elasticity and hydration. I personally think Scandinavians look good because they're not worried about healthcare.
Gee, Mama, my tummy sure does hurt.
All right, Ivar, let's go to the free doctor.
Oh, that's right. The doctor is free here. Oh my God, my tummy ache went away.
Oh, wow, Ivar. Your skin is glowing. You should become a DJ. More food news.
Food news.
A whale tried to swallow a man and then spit him back out. Get your mind out of the blowhole. 23-year-old Adrian Simancas was out kayaking with his dad off of Chile's Patagonian coast. He felt something hit him from behind, drag him under, and then was immediately covered in slime, just like every time I entered the Planet Fitness locker room. Adrian's dad caught the whole ordeal on video. Apparently, Adrian did not see the humpback whale's fin moments before paddling into danger. Adrian was in the whale's mouth for about 2 seconds before getting spit out. He remembers moments of darkness, followed by the fear of dying, just like every time I try to swallow a fish oil pill. Experts told the BBC that it's actually impossible for humpback whales to swallow objects that big because their windpipes are only big enough for small fish, shrimp, and krill. Red Lobster waiters are like, yep, sounds like everyone on Ozempic these days. Last night I had a guy who only wanted to suck on a lobster shell. You know, you still need your tip. Like, that's my thing. Moving on. Time to add an emoji to your password. Picus Security has announced that hackers are getting trickier than ever at stealing passwords. In their 2025 Red Report, Picus said that 25% of password storage apps are under attack by sophisticated malware. Honestly, hack my Discover account. Just don't even tell me the password. I can't be trusted with a credit card at the Americana. You know how easy it is to go into debt on a cupcake? Picus emphasized the importance of multi-factor authentication and even suggested using apps that create hard-to-replicate passwords containing multiple symbols. You know, it's hard enough to remind my parents what their passwords are.
Joe, we're trying to unlock the air fryer, but I just lost my passwords.
I'm like, did you try G.I. Joe 1?
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Joe. That was it. Now I can air fry my laptop.
We've been getting a lot of spam attacks at my job, and I never understand why spam is so easy to spot. Today I got an email from Microsoft Teams. Microsoft. Scammers are so good at contacting you. Like, amazing technology. They can find you. They can find you in a desert, but then they'll still mess up something stupid like spelling. That's like a bank robber going to a bank and going, "Stick your hands up." And everyone's laughing.
Did he just say shtick? Wait, now you reminded me I need shtick razors.
Hackers need to download Grammarly or something. All right, more tech hacks for you. A man stole a grill at a Walmart self-checkout using a tomato soup barcode. 32-year-old Dylan Rockwell was arrested at an Idaho Walmart for stealing a $300 grill. Police say Dylan was using a barcode for soup he hid on a ring.
This was a plain old Idaho accident, officer. You see my wife? She's actually tomato soup. I'm married to tomato soup, yeah.
Police were able to track down Dylan's address and arrested him peacefully at his home. He later admitted to stealing several items over the years using his soup ring. Tom Brady is jealous. He's like, "What's a soup ring? I got 7 Super Bowl rings, but now I want a soup ring. I'm calling Daddy Belichick." Speaking of grills, some stoves are killing cats. On February 6th, the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission announced the recall of 500,000 electric ranges due to the accidental activation of front-facing knobs. So far, the knobs have caused 28 fires, 8 human burns, and sadly, 3 pet deaths. I'm assuming they were cats. Cats treat kitchens like tourists on the frickin' New York City High Line.
And watch me dance, and I'm taking a selfie, and now I'm knocking over a potted plant. Ooh, this is boring. There's no rats up here. Let's go back to the Macy's on 34th Street.
I'm getting peckish. 500,000 stoves being recalled for 3 cats. That's crazy. That's kind of like Google Maps renaming a body of water because of one person's ego. Neither here nor there. And finally, if you want to put your cat to work, maybe ask it to clean your utensil drawer. Experts say it's important to clean your utensil drawer every 2 weeks to prevent dust, crumbs, and cross-contamination. Cross-contamination? Are they slicing raw chicken and then just throwing the knife back in the frickin' drawer?
Mommy, my tummy hurts ever since I used that knife.
All right, well, this isn't Scandinavia. I'm making you my famous chicken noodle soup right now. It'll fix you right up. Oh, and honey, can you put the trash in the dishwasher for mommy? These bloggers suggested using a vacuum to get the crumbs out of your drawer and then pouring soap over the whole thing. And then I didn't finish the article because I remembered I haven't washed my bed sheets in 3 years. All right, that's this week's episode. I'm Joe Rodriguez. We'll see you next week.